single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey guys, let's get into the products that I used in this video. So I used the canola tree oil. The canola oil was to help me in moisturizing the hair, mostly just moisturizing, but you can use any oil that you want. I used the castor oil, Blue Magic castor oil. It contains shea butter and it helped me in detangling and softening the hair and sealing in the moisture. I use the Radiant leave-in conditioner mostly to just help me with detangling and moisturizing the hair. Again, you can use any other leave-in conditioner you want. And so next I'm going to take out the braids. The braids that I used, the braiding hair that I used were the Abuja long braiding hair. Each pack was 60 bob. So I used only 4.5 packs in this video, but I had bought 6 packs. So yes, those are the products that I used in the video. Chunk of braiding hair that I'm going to be dividing into 4 equal sections. These sections will depend on the size of your braid, so make sure the sections are as equal as possible because we want the thickness of the braid to be even along the length. So yes, I'm dividing it into 4 equal sections. And guys, how I part my hair at the back, I actually asked my sister to part it for me at the back at some point. So yeah, that's how I got a bit of help in terms of parting my hair because I can't see the back of my hair, and as you can see I'm not using a mirror. So yeah, I have the 4 sections that I'm going to be working with to braid my hair. I'm just going to show you how I add the 4th braiding hair to my hair. So I'm just looking for length, so at this point I'm just going to add it to, and I'm going to make sure that it blends in well with the rest of the braid. I just want to comment on how tangly the hair that I was using was. So it tangles a lot, so you need to actually prepare the hair before you start braiding, because at some point you'll need to actually tangle through the entire length if it gets all tangly, and that will take you a lot of time. So just make sure you prepare the hair well before you start braiding. If you're wondering what I'm doing with the scissors, I'm actually trimming my hair before I braid it. Install the braiding hair on my head. So first of all, I just start braiding with my hair, sort of like matutas, 5 times. I go through it 5 times, and then I add the first braiding hair. You remember I sectioned my braids into 4 parts for one braid. So I'm adding the first braiding hair between the thumb and the index. So as you can see, 2 sections. Those will take the section nearest to the thumb and the section nearest to the index. And then I'll just go through with that for about like 5 times again. So as you can see, there is one section that is left without braiding hair. So at this point, I'm just adding the next braiding hair to the section that doesn't have braiding hair and one that has. So I'm left with 2 sections with only 1 braiding hair and the other section with 2 braiding hair. So at this point, I'm just going to go through, and then when I reach the point where I need to add the 3rd braid, I'm just going to check the 2 sections that are thinnest. So we have 2 sections that are thin and the bigger section with 2 braiding hair. So we are adding the braiding hair between the thumb and the index to the two sections that are thin to make the thickness even. So now I'm just going to go through with that until I reach the point where I need to add the fourth braid. So the fourth braid is just added because of thickness, but the first three braids, that's how I added because I wanted the thickness. The fourth braid is for the length. Started with the back of the head. Some may want to start with the front. I usually find it very easy to start at the back because it allows me to actually plan on how I want my braids to turn out. But it depends on what type of braider you are and what preference you have. Braid. For those of us who are looking for length, so we have three sections, and you want to add another braid. So I just place the extension between my thumb and my index, so between 1 and 2, okay, and then the third one I just take it over, grab the one behind, and then just go through. As you can see, doesn't look too crooked.
Eternity later.
Okay guys, so this is the next day. I've been braiding for about a day and I'm already tired and exhausted, but the results that I'm seeing are really worth it. So I'm left with only like 3 sections of hair that I have to braid through, but guys, I'm really happy at this point. I just want to be done and be able to walk out and slay this style. So I'm really enjoying this last few moments. And guys, again, this style will not take you a short time. So just set aside a few hours or so of your day or a day or two to just get these things done. Style is very technical, as you can see, and it needs you to actually calculate well so that each braid is blending very well with the rest of the braid. So if you're a fast braider, this style might not take you as long, but if you are a very slow braider, then this style will take you some time. So just make sure to set aside a good amount of time if you want to try this style out. Yes, so just make sure you do that. At this point, I'm done with the braiding, and just look at how long it is and how light they feel, guys. This is really wonderful. I'm really happy about the results. Yes, and I'm just going to put them in water and trim and see how they come out. Okay guys, these were the results of the knotless box braids. I felt they were light and blended in very well with my hair. Guys, they're also very painless and you could easily just sleep with them, so I didn't have any problems during the night. Yes, and they're easy to style, so I feel like I'm going to experiment more with knotless box braids. So like, subscribe to my channel and leave a comment below. How do you think I did? You guys, see you in the next video. Bye.